Oh, this is Takao English Guide Lessons. I'm Guide now. Today's lesson F4, Omikuji. The beginning of Omikuji is fortune telling, Japanese uranai, divination. Come on, let's embark on a fun historical journey. Before starting, let me introduce the place of Omikuji shops by this map. This is a map of Yakuin Temple. We already passed the Shitennomon Gate. This pink one, pink gate, Shitennomon Gate. Enter the Yakuin Temple. There is two Omikuji shop here and here in front of main hall. Yellow part is I call the stage 1, wide area. And climb up to a stage 2, blue part. And the pink part stage 3 and green part stage 4. And back of the stage 1 is a monk area. This is different from stage 1. I call that's a monk area. I'm putting the number 5. Now today's theme is Omikuji. It's a number 1 Omikuji shop. Is in front of temple office. Here is temple office. And the Omikuji shop in front of temple office. Second one is here. Next to Nyomon Gate. This gate is Nyomon Gate. This is next thing, Black Gate. This is Takao Omikuji shop, picture 1. At the Omikuji seller, shake the box to reveal a thin stick. The lady will teach you how to do it. She will give you a paper with the result of the number on the stick. Picture 2. That will tell you your fortune in the near future. I didn't know the history of Omikuji, so I learned it by this book. History of Omikuji. Why a revelation from the gods and Buddha's poetry by Hirano Tae. Omikuji is a form of divination. Picture 1 is the oldest divination, Kiboku in China, in 18th century BC. Kiboku is a turtle's shell divination. The turtle's shell burned and divined by the way it cracked. Picture 2 is a temple of Apollo in Greece. It was not just a temple, but played a very important role in ancient Greek society as a sacred place for divination to predict the future. It is connected to modern astrology. Picture 3 is Ijen, or the Book of Changes, one of the 5 classics in China, Japanese Ekikyo. It is said that the original form of this ancient Chinese book of divination was compiled around the 8th century BC. Picture 4 is Shaman's song divination in Japanese shrine from around 10th century AD. There are so many different types of divination available today. Picture 1, Omikuji. Picture 2, horoscope. Picture 3, palm reading. Picture 4, tarot card. Many fortune tellers are active. They are especially popular among young women. They are always a bit suspicious. Omikuji is one of the lotteries, Japanese kuji. There have been many different kinds of lotteries since time immemorial. Picture 1 is modern lotteries. Picture 2, lottery box. Picture 3, roulette. Picture 4, lottery, Japanese takarakuji. It is very popular and anyone could win hundreds of millions of dollars. Picture 5, bingo game. Picture 6, ladder lottery, Japanese amidakuji. Very convenient. There are characters that says Omikuji. The first half is in kanji and in parentheses in hiragana. Number 1 is the notation at shrines. Number 2 is the notation at temples. And number 3 is a notation when shrines and temples used to be together. The first letter is read as on or mi, polite word. The next letter in number 1 is read as on kami or shin. It in number 2 is hotoke or butsu. There is no reading of mi. It is a special operation. The last letter is kuji or sen. There are two locations where omikuji are sold. Picture 1 and 3. Picture was in front of the temple office in stage 1. Picture 3 is in front of the main hall in stage 2. This is the box of fortune sticks and the drawer where the omikuji papers are stored. Picture 2. She received the fortune now. Picture 4. There are two kinds of omikuji. There are Kanshi-mikuji picture 2 and Waka-mikuji picture 3. Generally, you can get Kanshi-mikuji at the temple and Waka-mikuji at the shrine. The Kanshi-mikuji and Waka-mikuji contain fortunes in Chinese poetry and in Japanese song, respectively. Yakon is a temple, so it is Kanshi-mikuji. It can be called an official lottery. It's only 100 yen. There are various omikuji as well. Picture 1, Daruma Mikuji. Picture 2, lottery box type. Picture 3-4, simplified form. Picture 5-7, the one with extras. Picture 6, astrological type. It used to be in coffee shops. My recommendation is the official type. It is a bit difficult, but it is a lot of fun to have a friend or guide who is a Japanese speaker explain it to you. Every omikuji has a fortune symbol. I'll read from top. Number 1, Daikichi, great luck. Number 2, Chukichi, good luck. Number 3, Shokichi, small luck. Number 4, Kichi, luck. Number 5, Suekichi, slight luck. Number 6, Kyo, bad fortune. Don't be discouraged if it is Kyo or bad fortune. It will only go up in the future. Content is more important than symbols. Read the advice carefully. This is the Kanshi-mikuji in Takao. Number 1. Number 50. Fortune symbol is kichi, a luck, not bad. Number 2. The picture shows the image of fortune. Car came from a far peak of mountain, and he meets somebody. Number 3. The Chinese poem expresses the fortune. It is in the form of 5 words, 4 phrases, Japanese gogonzeku. The Japanese readings are written in very small letters on the right side. Chinese is converted into Japanese using Kanbun-wei. I learned Kanbun-wei in high school. I enjoyed it very much. Number 4, each means. Number 5, advices. It is said that the Chinese poetry Mikuji, Picture 1, began the 100 Chinese poems, came down to a great leader, Gensan, Picture 2. It is inspired by the earliest books of divination and poetry. The book of divination is called Kikyo in Japanese, Picture 3. The book of poetry is called Shikyo in Japanese, Picture 4. The form of this poem is gogonzeku. Famous Chinese poets include my favorite, Li-Bai, Picture 6. Li-Bai 701 to 762 was a poet of the Tang Dynasty in China, who is known as the poet immortal. His life was colored by his wanderings through various countries, his love of wine, the moon, and mountains, and his poems are full of Taoist illusions. Here is one of Li-Bai's poem. The form is 7 words, 4 phrases. 山中友人と対釈する。良人対釈、参加開く。一杯一杯また一杯。我よって眠らんと欲す。今日しばらくされ。明朝いあらばことを抱いてきたれ。Next English. Drinking with a hand in the mountain. We drink with each other among blossoms. One cup after the other, in happiness. I am drunk and other, in happiness. Come tomorrow with your harp, will you? Next is Waka-mikuji, this one. At the shrine, it is a Waka lottery. Number 1, Waka. Waka poems have a fixed form. It's 5, 7, 5, 7, 7 syllables. Number 2, interpretation. Number 3, fortune symbol, Daikichi, great luck. Number 4, subdivision. From left, study, business, travel, lost and found, waiting and wishing. Bottom row, from left to right, direction, illness, relocation, love. Number 1 is Waka. First Japanese. 君待つと我が恋おれば我が宿のすだれ動かし秋の風吹く。Repeat. 君待つと我が恋おれば我が宿のすだれ動かし秋の風吹く。English. If wait for you and I'm in love with you. I move the screen on my door. Autumn winds blow. Number 2 is Manyoshu. Is the oldest extant collection of poetry in Japan. Compiled during the Asuka and Nara periods and contains approximately 4,500 poems. Number 3 is the Hyakunin issue. Mainly refers to the Obura Hyakunin issue, a collection of 100 poems compiled by Fujiwara no Sadaie in the early Kamakura period, 1185 to 1333, which contains waka poems by 100 outstanding poets from the Asuka to Kamakura period, one poem by each of them. The oldest waka poem is said to have been composed by the mythical Susanoo when he defeated the Yamata no Orochi and married Princess Fushinaga. Picture 4. This is the oldest waka by Susanoo. First Japanese. 役も立つ出雲八重垣つまごみに。八重垣作るその八重垣。Susanoo. 出雲立つ出雲八重垣つまごみに。八重垣作るその八重垣よ。In the land of Izumo, where the clouds are rising in layers, I found a good place for a new house with my wife. Let's build several layers of hedges for my wife. This is Omikuji, Osame-dokoro. Osame-dokoro is translated directly where to store. Omikuji Osame-dokoro is a place set up in the precincts of shrines and temples for tying and delivering omikuji. This is based on the custom of tying up backlog omikuji to keep them in place and not taking them home. These are global omikuji. Picture 1-2 Fortune cookies of Chinatown, Los Angeles. Picture 3-4 China. Picture 5 a result paper in China. Picture 6 Russia. This is history of omikuji. There are two major omikuji in Japan now. Kanshi-mikuji and Waka-mikuji. This timetable from BC 18. Origin of two major omikuji is it's from China. Tenjikukuji. Tenjikukuji is influenced by four evidence. First one is BC 12th century Ijen, and it's Kikyo Japanese. BC 6th century, the classical poetry, first poetry book, Japanese Shikyo. Ijen is the first divination book, and BC 18th century, it's the first evidence of divination. Toto is shell divination. And last one is Chinese myth, influence to a Tenjiku-kuji style. And then one day, Japanese great leader Gensan got 100 Kanshi poem. It's the start of Kanshi-mikuji. Then great leader Gensan and influence to Tenjiku next to Kannon-kuji, Kantei-kuji. It's the origin of Kanshi-mikuji. Who are Kanshi-mikuji? On the other hand, Waka-mikuji is from a Japanese myth. Susanoo is the brother of Amaterasu. Amaterasu is the top god of a Japanese myth. And also a Waka study. Shaman, and next shaman's song divination, Miko no uta uranai, and changed to our form as a song divination book, uta uranai bon. It's influenced by the book of the changes. Changes is from Ijen, that's a Japanese Ekisenbon, influence to Waka-mikuji. So now we have two major types of Omikuji, Waka-mikuji and Kanshi-mikuji. China also has a Chinese style of Omikuji. That's all. The amulet sales counter is the same store as the Omikuji. There are many different types, and many people overseas buy them as accessories. However, many devout monotheists don't buy them because they are idolatrous. I learned Mamori by this book, The Amulet Book, by Hayashi Naotake. These are portable gods, amulets. The amulet seems to have been around for a long time. It seems he carried something with him that he believed to the god. Jewels, stones, and so on. Picture 1-2. The amulet written by priests and monks was appreciated. Picture 3-4-5-6. They carried them around with them or displayed them in their homes. It is a typical modern form of Omikuji. Picture 7. Many of the amulets sold are specialized. Traffic safety, picture 1-2. By zodiac sign, picture 3. Octopus meaning place and path. Examination. We already learned it in lesson C3, octopus seeder. Marriage, picture 5. Fulfillment of a bow of love, picture 6. Luck with money, picture 7. Substitute, picture 8. If you get into an accident, it plugs in place of you. When I was little, my grandfather bought it for me for New Year's. Accessory type, picture 9. There are many different amulets in the world. Here is one ghost story about Omamori. Hoichi without ears. A Japanese, a Mimi-nashi Hoichi by Nakadio Han. As you can see, I am blind, and I make my living as a biwa performer who tells the story of the heike. At that time, I was under the care of Amida Temple in Akamaseki. One summer evening, I was playing my heike biwa on the porch of the temple when a familiar voice called out my name. The voice said that it is a messenger of a nobleman, the lord of visiting Akama from a distant land, requesting the heike storytelling session. He immediately took me by the hand and took me to the place where they were staying. The sound of the big gate opening and the long stone steps leading up to the temple. The wind-blown mist, bamboo blind, and the kicho torch his hands. The elegance of the women lined up in the hall was evident in their appearance and the fragrance of their fragrance. Danora, an old woman's voice echoed. Please tell us about the Battle of Danora. As I was begged, I recounted the battle cries of the Genji and the Heike warriors. The Mara as they jumped from one ship to another, the many arrows that grazed Yoshitsune, the distant arrows exchanged by Chikakyo and Yoichi, and the white flags of Genji clan that swept in like a cloud. Eventually, the scene comes to a point where noon of the second run holds the emperor Antoku and jumps into the sea with a treasured sword. The cries of men and women echoed like rough waves. I ever stopped narrating involuntarily, even though this volume was still going on. When the area finally quieted down, the old woman's voice told him to come back tomorrow. The next night, when he entered the mansion again, his nose was hit not by aromatic incense, but by a smell like the bottom of the ocean. I wondered and tried to tell the same Danora as last night, but it is different. Until now, I had spoken of looking down from the sky, but at this time I was also on the boat. The noon in second place is my mother. The Emperor Antoku is my son. I watched in tears as my mother and my child embraced each other and sank into the sea. When I saw my face on the surface of the water, I was all over it. This is the tour of 6 roads. Rikudo Meguri, reincarnation, as told by me, who survived at Danura. And I also jumped into the sea myself. I was grabbed by the shoulders and came to my senses. The priest of Amida Temple, who was worried about me and followed me. If you search the area with your hand, you will find only mossy tombstones and stupas, not an outlet mansion. You already know the rest. The priest wrote a sutra to ward off evil on my body. The next night, I heard another voice calling me, but I did not speak. Just as I cannot see them, they cannot see me. They and I were connected only by our voices. But if I cannot speak up, then I have no choice but to sever that connection. They tore my ear off and took it away. The priest forgot to write the sutra against evil only in my ears. The end. Hoichi Without Ears is one of Lafcadio-han's ghost stories. He was born in 1850. He was influenced by the Japanese culture he encountered at the World's Fair in New Orleans. He came to Japan in 1890. He is credited with recording, translating, and disseminating to the world the ancient oral traditions of Japan. Japanese name is Koizumi Yaku. This is Goshuin. It's given by the shrines and temples as proof of visitation and the record of a relationship with the gods and Buddha. They are also popular among some young women because they are handwritten. They collect them. These are various Goshuin. Colorful, picture 1-2. Yakuin Man Takao, picture 3-4. Some people collect them in the form of notebooks, picture 5-6. It's called Goshuin Cho. Castle and station seals are also available, picture 7-8. This is from inside the temple office, whereas the customer is having Goshuin written. This one. Since ancient times, the Tengu, which live in Mount Takao, are said to be the guardian deities of great god Izuna, and have the power to grant benefits such as expelling bad luck and bringing good fortune to all. This Karinto has been loved by many people for many years as a candy that imitates the nose of such a Tengu. It is sold only next to the temple office because it is official of Yakuin. Now closing time. If you are not religious bound, it's fun to draw Omikuji and have your guide read it to you. So, next Black Gate. Bye bye.